All right, it's your boy Thomas from Team Sakurasso here. Coming here, guys, with another live Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch. You guys know how it is. Usually we stream from anywhere from an hour and a half to about 2 hours or more. And we open up some OTS packs. We go over comments. We go over the market live. If you guys are here from YouTube, hey, I appreciate you guys watching the live early, after it's aired. Just remember, skip a few minutes in, save yourself some time. Because usually I'm just greeting people for a couple minutes, and I don't like to waste too much time usually of my subscribers. That's why I'm kind of fast and to the point, and I cover a lot. So that you guys, when you guys watch my content, at least when it comes to the market watchers, the live streams are kind of, fucking around. It's always, you get your bang for your buck in a way, time-wise, if that makes sense. So thank you guys so much. I got my Pib Extra right here. Good shit. And yeah, that's kind of all that matters sometimes. What do we want to go over here? Man, who knows? And I have a special guest today. I don't know if you guys know. He's actually going to show up here in just a little bit, actually. In fact, I should probably get that link for him in a second. But first, I want to go over Legacy of Destruction, because this set's kind of it, I think a lot of people are finally over this set. And I kind of want to see what prices are after like a month in. Is it me? No, it is not you. How you doing, though? You enjoying Vanadium, bro? How's Vanadium treating you? You having fun with that deck? I bet you are. Man, that deck has a lot of hate for a deck that like came and gone real quick. Like, especially when it was more, I understand people want to call it a tier 1 deck. I get it, but it never had the results for a tier 1 deck back when it came out. And it's just, you don't see it anymore. My locals is too hardcore. Yeah. Apprentice, 125, 130 for your quarter centuries. I think that's actually not a bad price for this card. I mean, Rarity Collection 3 might put this as a platinum or whatever. Actually, no, these quarter centuries should be safe. 125, 130 is not bad. Nightmare Thrones are 160. That's actually pretty good. You got the Dragalions at 120. So kind of pretty fair quarter centuries for like higher tier items. Then you have Diabell's Sin Keeper, 90. I think that's actually pretty good. I remember we saw these at 70 at one point. In fact, I actually kind of want to see. Yeah, we saw them around 70 for a while, and then they kind of went right back up. And have now settled down to 90, 95. I think 100 or less is not that bad. Then you got Varadras, about $90 here. Okay, I actually do think this card is still good. It needs a home. And I think once we got the new Yubel support, it's there. Saphira at 80. This card is just so gorgeous. Even though I do not like Light Swarm, even I want this card. That's how you know you kicked out of the ballpark with the artwork. Plus, it looks very Greek inspired, and I'm Greek, so you guys know I'm gonna love it. Fog Pro, just an update. The Euro English Muckracker you traded at me Indie Forever Ago is still in my really, really shiny Unchained extra deck and is doing fine. How are you? Good. How are you, Fog Pro? Hey, I'm happy that I hooked you up with the Euro Muckracker. I mean, I love Euro cards, but I know if I'm not going to use it and it looks cool, I want to trade it away to someone who's going to use it. And I had that Muckracker for like a month and a half just in case I was going to play Dark Worlds, and it just never happened. Hey, Mike Taylor, how you doing? What are your thoughts on Rarity Collection 2? It sucks. Okay, no. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's still pretty bad. I still don't like the choices. It's a lot of big head scratchers. I will say though, the funny thing about it is the platinums are basically, hey, do you want quarter centuries but want to pay like 1/5 the price? Go ahead. And that's how it was for like a day or two. Now I know they're a lot more closer, but how you doing, H? Archfiend Harris. We'll go over that in a second. I'm just going to finish this up very quickly and then invite our guests here. $70 here for our Magicians of Bonds. These cards are always going to be worth money for collectors, but personally, I cannot care less about those cards. 60 for the Shining Sarcophagus. It's not as good as the 40s it was, which I told people 40s when you should be getting it. But 60 is still not bad. You got Valmonica at 55. I'm shocked that card is not dropped. I thought that would be a cheap one. Auxilia at 50. You've got the Diabell Star at 50, 53. I don't know why this card's not worth as much as it is, yet the Valmonica one is. I don't know, maybe because this is a 1 of and the Valmonica one is a 3 of, and people actually like playing that deck. Probably that reason, but 50 on zeros is fair. The seed is at 47. You know, you have to yearn for the seed. Gandoras are like 42. That's why I said 47. That's why I don't get the regular secrets at 20. Yeah, of course, it does look cool. I'll say that. Bloom's at 38. Gadget Trio at 38. That's too much for a gadget card, to be perfectly honest here. I think the Blooms are very fair price, though. Future Silence is still on low listings. We went over this on Mark Watch. 50, 70 bucks. And then the Vados Dragon. I do want one of these just for my personal collection. It looks very cool. And 36 is a very fair price. But these are quite a lot of listings, actually, for a quarter century. I want to see if it could go down to 25. I probably would recommend it getting a pickup. 25 seems really cheap, though. The bad voiceless card, apprentices normals are 30, 30. Not worth it for that at all. 28 to 30, 24, 21. I still like this card. 2021 is really good. 30s for that. 30 for the boss monster. Cool. 23, 19 to 20. Garbo. Much cheaper, but it's actually funny. You guys want to hear something funny? There was a guy on Twitter who said, yeah, bull crap. You don't need to run Trident Dragon in Tenpai. You don't need it. Guys, do you need Trident Dragon for Tenpai? Oh, am I on cap? I mean, it's like you could run. It's kind of like how you could run Snake Eyes, right? But you could choose not to run Ash and Poplar. You know what I mean? You don't need them. You can still play the deck. 15, probably 14, 15, which is actually pretty good for this. This deck's also a load of fun, so I really like it. 13, 14, hopefully the new support's decent. 11, 10, sneak peeks hovering around 8, 9. So these have actually went up quite a bit. 8, 7. So this set has value. Just what the fuck did I miss? Oh, never mind. You use it for the deck. Never mind. Okay. I'm stupid. Never mind. Okay. Saphira's at 3. Very fair. And then the rest of the set is just nothing much, really. Dollars on that, though. So it has a Money Super, which is cute. Yeah, that's about it. All right. So you absolutely need, yeah, dude. I don't. That's what the thing. Yugi Twitter. I'm not joking. Did say that. If you follow me on Twitter, you can look at my replies or whatever. After I got ratioed completely for a Fenrir comment, some guy was like, "Yeah, man, you could run this deck with a unicorn and all that, and you just need $70." And I'm like, for the whole deck? Just came. What are we doing right now? Your mom. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, second. I'm sorry I said that. But no, we're just going over the market watch. You know how it is. This pattern can replace Trident, but it's not as strong. Yeah, I mean it could, but like at that point, it's like, I mean, it's so different. Like to run the way Tenpai Dragon's at least supposed to be run on average, you're gonna need a Trident Dragon. That's kind of how I see it. All right. Well, we have our special guest here. Are we ready to come in? Just give me the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay. All right. So, welcome to the stage, my boy, Player X, aka Semi-Limited Podcast, aka the man. Bro, when am I getting a t-shirt?
Send me your address, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
It's as simple as that.
Let's go, bro. I'll rock it at events. It's like, oh, aren't you Team Soccer also? Why are you repping other teams? Reds
do. That's my boy.
No, I'm just gonna say Reds do.
Money.
Then people are gonna be like, man, what's the disclosed amount? And then in my head I'm like, oh, he's not paying me jack shit, but this is too funny to correct. All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Even though I know it. I mean, I know about you, but tell chat about you. And a little bit about yourself.
My name is Xavier. I go by Player X on the YouTube community. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since 2019, so right during the toss format, like the eternal format for you guys. I started this podcast probably about a year and a half ago, starting end of like 2023, and I've been chugging through ever since. I've been dropping about one at the very least, but at least 2 episodes a week. I have a couple partners, a little team that we have together that we like to do a little bit more content short term for you guys, like what is it? Perfect Pulls, which is like a pack opening series that we do on basically all of our social sites. And then we also do Local Legends, which is like interviews with certain players, as well as the quick 60-second deck profiles for you guys to keep you guys updated on the format and whatnot. You guys are more than welcome to check us out on Semi-Limited Podcasts on all platforms, or Semi-Limited Pod on X or Twitter, whatever the hell you guys want to call it nowadays. But I appreciate all the love. Shout out to Saki for having me on. He was just on as a guest for our last episode. I actually broke my arm recently, and I just now started getting back into the swing of things. And I made sure that we had Saki on there so that way we can be all good.
All right. My boy Sage is going to be linking all his stuff. He also, when he does interviews, by the way, he's done interviews with me, Winter Kills, GGYGO, and some other really cool, notable players and Yugi tubers.
Yeah, there'll be a podcast next week.
Yeah. Right, yep. We man, and I will be at Indy, by the way. So if you guys are there, come say hey. You know, I always love it when people talk to me there. You know, it's always fun, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. So we're going to go over the first question here. Should we buy Gold Pride cards right now or wait for the tins? I am going to keep it $1.50 with you. If you want to play Gold Pride, I mean, Leons are what, $4, $5, right? That's the most expensive card in the deck, I believe. And then everything else is just super cheap here. This deck is fun, but it doesn't do enough. And the new support's useless. I'm just going to tell it to you, right? Konami does not make good support for decks anymore. Like, besides Legacy, they choose what they want to give good to support to. Correct, and that's what I've noticed in the last year and a half. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing decks get support and it either barely changes the build or not at all. I've seen it even with Sky Strikers when we got Azalea and all the other cards. Azalea is the only good card, and Striker players don't even run Azalea.
Yeah, Linkage was all right, but that's about like the last good card. It's funny because you'll
get, but we didn't get Linkage with Azalea.
No. You'll get like 7 or 8 cards, and then of those 7 or 8 cards, only like 1 or 2 of them are good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we didn't even get that when we got the Battles of Legends support with Azalea. We got Linkage in Mavens, believe it or not.
Yeah, it was Mavens, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really funny because Mavens gave us barely any new cards, but the cards they gave us were all crazy. We had the why can I not remember the Ishizu cards? We had all 4 of them introduced. We had Linkage. It was insane.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with that. Like we definitely need a little bit more consistency as far as like getting good support to these decks. But I mean, they count that they dropped a couple cards that say the name of that archetype in it as dropping support, but it doesn't make the decks playable.
It's a good if you want a deck for locals, right? As some people are saying here, I think that getting this for locals is fine. But I would not spend travel money with Gold Pride to go to an event just to not make round 6.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm going to keep it honest with you here. The other thing about Gold Pride is the format. There's just so many other things are better. And then we happen to also be sort of in a tier 0 format. I don't know if Snake Eye's only getting 50% now because people got bored of the deck. I don't know. This format's basically similar, right? Very similar to the last format. So I'm not paying. It's just Tempai. That's like really the new bread and butter that we have to really think / worry about. But Gold Pride, if you want to pick it up, you could wait 4 months, but it's so cheap right now that's like if you want to play it right now, it's budget. It's very extremely cheap and budget friendly. You can go ahead and grab that.
I'd almost say go get Goblin Bikers instead if you just wanted to have fun. You know what I'm saying? For like a rank 3 turbo box-esque deck. I think that you might have a little bit more fun with the Big Gabanda or whatever the hell it is.
I think the board is actually quite good as well. I definitely think that the big and I hate to go and circle back to the point I made before, but the fact that Goblin Biker got support and it wasn't notable at all. In fact, people don't even know Goblin Biker got support. That's how bad it is, right? And by people, I mean me and some other people, right? It wasn't just me, guys. And this happens so often. I think that's the reason why I don't like Legacy of Destruction as a set, because it has support for like X decks, and I'm just like, who cares? Even the Ashen support, I mean, the Ashen support is but not bad. It has actually, the build's different, right? But it needed more. Like, Legacy of Destruction failed on a lot of fronts, in my personal opinion. And it makes me upset because I personally want to see Goblin Biker do something.
No, I agree.
I wanted the Voiceless Voice deck to change by more than one card. I really wanted another good ritual monster, and we did not receive that.
Yeah.
So
I know my boy Brennan is testing out that new Saphira, but he even got to a point where it's like, yeah, it's just not worth it. So
no, you can't. I'd actually rather play the OG Saphira and just gamble on hand group. Like, and then I discard like some type of something good, and I just discard a Dark World card, and I just like cry.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh boy. I'm so happy about that.
Because Gold Pride used to be like, I mean, not say a formidable deck, but it was a good like rogue deck at first, and then like the format's just getting faster and faster progressively. And unless you're playing Punk with this, just to be able to like neg your life points to be able to use these cards turn one, I would say play something else. I'd rather you go play Runic fucking Plunder for that, you know?
Yeah, I actually do think that Plunder is the shit. I really do think Plunder. I know they're getting some new support, and maybe I'm on some copium, but you have to remember that you guys do not, and I mean do not know what Plunder does yet, right? People don't know what the deck does. That can get it wins. I will always say that. Don't be the top 32 player. They're like, man, I don't know if he's winning or not because he only has 2 cards. I don't know what the hell Plunder does. You read that shit? Okay.
Ignorance will get you games for sure.
Yeah. So we got some comments really quick. Only thing I regret picking up is Amazement. I've tried Amazement. I remember when I traded it before the Trap Trick support. It was not lit. It was not lit.
L in the chat for him.
Yeah. They both play together, so just get both. Yeah, you could get Gold Pride. Well, not Gold, because people will play.
Well, you could put the Goblins in the Gold Pride if you really
want. But people also play Punk Gold Pride. I think Punk is a very good engine.
For it, yeah.
Terror Top for rank 3s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Goblin Biker does play Terror Top. In fact, I've actually seen a lot people play with 3 Terror Top because it just baits stuff out. It's kind of like why Voiceless Voice players are actually playing the Melodious engine right now, but they're not playing the first solos. They're playing it so that they can make their board, make Oppo, and then you don't use your normal summon, and you're able to go Voiceless combo. And it's really nice because I think that Voiceless, definitely not a tier 1 deck right now. Don't know if I could call it tier 2 either. Maybe tier 1.5, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think it's too strong for tier, but not strong enough to be like tier 1. I would say there's a couple other decks better than it, but it's still up there. I think it's a solid pick.
How are you doing, Vengeful, by the way?
Yeah, shout out to Vengeful Shadows, man. I just sent him his box of Legacy of Destruction today for his giveaway. Like I do for you, I like to make sure that everyone gets hooked up, and our sponsor over at Unplugged Gaming hooks us up over at the Semi Limited Podcast. So I just be trying to save that shit to you guys. So he's actually going to be doing a giveaway for a box of Legacy Destruction soon. You guys want to go follow him? You guys can find out how to go get.
Yeah, it looks like people agree with the destruction pick here. How you feeling, Saki? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little kind of, you know how it is. You know, your boy's grinding. How's Virtual World looking? Yeah, Virtual World got a top recently. What do you think of that, actually?
Virtual World was always a good deck. I think that Virtual World was one of those decks that it didn't need a ceiling. It needed more consistency because you lose to yourself before you lose to like your opponent's hand traps or interruptions. I don't say that it's a bad deck because I haven't gone against it. I don't know what the end boards are now, but Shen Shen's a hell of a card along with the QQ, whatever. I don't remember the other action ones. Yeah, Shen Shen's hell of a card. Yeah, being able to banish from those awkward spots where like you can't even do things like activate Diabell Star or anything like that because you can't even fulfill it. You can't even activate the requirement because everything's getting banished from those particular spots.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great card to make. Absolutely. I think that people also don't expect the pick. Deck can play Shifter, I believe, like 99% sure that the deck
I'm,
does
I'm,
not
I'm
care
almost
about Shifter.
85% sure too. Yeah, it doesn't give a fuck. It
Yeah,
basically makes a shifter. So.
yeah. So that's what I'm thinking.
Oh
I'm
wait,
too.
no, I lied. I lied. They do have to send from the deck to the grave.
Oh,
No, they do. Yeah, no, never mind. They care about shifter.
I have not seen Virtual World in like years. So like, but the deck was actually, even though the deck was popular, even back then I didn't see it too much.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
was definitely a complicated deck.
Virtual World definitely is. It's definitely, I think, a little more of a thinking deck, but like I don't think it's that bad. But
No,
I think it's
so,
because you can well, your mess up, like the deck will definitely punish you for messing up.
correct.
That's what I'll say. I'm not too sure if I could say it's an extremely difficult deck. I'm not gonna say that, but I think the deck could be punishing if you mix up something. $2 to $3 for your supers. Okay. Then you have, your Lulu Ultras at Sense. Definitely a deck that could get you a top at locals, but it's not
I
saying
think in
anything.
the right format you might be able to. If I'm, it depends on the cards in the format. I don't think this will be a good format because Ogre is actually getting played right now, and Ogre on the trap card or any of that the continuous spell might actually hurt you a little too much because you need something on field to target, especially with all the negates that are being played in today's format. But maybe shifting on the board breakers or maybe like a more mid-range format, you might be able to sneak this in and get yourself a top or something like that. Definitely for sure. It's not a bad deck, I'd say.
Absolutely. Should I get Alucard or Utopia Draco Future for rank 3 decks? Future, absolutely. Alucard is just too slow. I wouldn't really get Alucard personally. Maybe if it's gets because Alucard's actually a card that's worth money.
I think he's saying to make the Draco future because you
You
need
can
a
make Draco
non-number.
Future way easier than going to this card. I mean,
There's other rank threes, yeah, for sure.
yeah, you got your $5 rares, which this card actually does look great for a rare. You've got your ultras at decent price, actually, $758. This card does go up a lot. I would be a beautiful secret reprint. I actually have ultis for I forgot if this is legal in half format or not, but it should be. But I played this in Medolce. 26 $30. It is good. I mean, it either baits the set out or you're gonna pay ball pop something. It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's also a non-number rank 3 to be able
Yep,
to be used. Yeah.
exactly. What do you think about the official event Konami mats getting bought out because people fear future rule changes? I personally, it's funny because we actually talked about this rule on the semi-limited podcast episode. Will be coming out more. I think that people are being really dumb with it because even if they enforce it, I don't think local stores are going to enforce it, and most people just go to locals. And if people go to events, I think that some people might even just not play with a mat and just like use because the mats they have there or something like that. I think that a lot. Plus, you can always get a plain color like stitched mat if you really want from like Amazon for $15-17, and that should be allowed. I definitely think that it's a terrible decision.
I agree. It we talked a little bit about it last night. We were saying that it takes away a lot of the creativity that a lot of these players bring to the game, like being able to have, like, just take for example, my own locals in Syracuse, New York. We have a player named Jake Curtis who likes to troll, and he'll take like memes of other guys in the local area, like pictures that are in awkward positions or stuff like that, and he'll troll and make extra deck sleeves out of these memes of these other players, and he will like sell them locally to like other players so we can all have a laugh and whatever. But like now with rules like this, things like that can't even happen. You can't even have a joke with your friends. You can't even have like a mat that just is like a funny moment between you and your buddies or whatever like that, just because some people want to ruin the rest of the batch of apples for everyone else.
It can't even be like a fun Yu-Gi-Oh design either. Like, oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh related and it's safe for work. Oh, well, we don't want it. Like, it could just be like, I don't know, like a cool Dark Arm Dragon or something, but it's not the official one, and people will just
like we
freak
have
out.
one where if everyone remembers the Everyone's King, if you want to look it up real quick, Everybody's King. It's
Yeah.
a card that came out. It was like it looked like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but it's not an official Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's got that one character. It's got the one character holding someone.
Oh yeah, Jack Atlas. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Atlas. Yeah, so he's holding someone on his shoulders, and one of our boys went and memed it up and put one of our other guys sitting on his shoulders, and we made sleeves of that. But like even things like that can't be used if those were to transfer over to NA. Do I think it will? No, I don't think it will personally. But could it? The possibility is there for sure. So for them to just be able to put a line.
There's better shifter decks. Yeah, absolutely. Again, I don't think I'm going to see Virtual World much.
Bring back my Mana Rise Heart.
Yeah. If Phantom of Yubel is not in Battles of Legends, what do you think prices will look like? Dip or stable till it arrives to the TCG? I honestly for Yubel still people still want to play Yubel even in its current state, so I think it should be okay. But there's no way we don't get it. Maybe sometime soon. I thought we were going to get our next course.
I think it will dip if it is not announced in that Battles of Legend, was it Terminal World or whatever the fuck it is. But I think that if it does not get announced in there, because it got nudged at that we're supposed to get it in there, but if it doesn't wind up being in there, we might not get it for a while. It might not come to us until like November, December, towards the end of the year. So yeah, I think we'll take a dip, and then eventually, like closer towards the confirmed date, it'll spike back up. Don't want to sell it for sure.
I don't know. I feel like it was like Infernoble, a wrong move, and your opponent could check you. I feel that as well, kind of with Virtual World. Absolutely. Ghost Trick package is the only reason you play Alucard for Draco Future. Yeah, I mean, I would probably get the OG Ultra, and call it a day then. I just saw some Noble Knight cards being hella cheap, like Noble Arms Museum. Yeah, Infernoble, Konami's punished you guys like 2 times in a row, like really badly.
Yeah, hard ones. I think it's like 3, honestly. Infernoble's got hit when Smoke Grenade got banned. Then again, when that Link 3, what the fuck was it that Huckle Fatbacks brought out?
Oh, yeah, you could use aluminum foil as a playmat, wouldn't you? Shit, I would do that. Dude, your sleeves and shit would get so messed up. It'd be funny.
Don't forget your aluminum foil hat.
Dude, imagine if people did that. Oh, dude, I would so do that. And I would like offer my opponent. Imagine if you get top 32 and everyone's using aluminum foil and everyone just starts crying and bitching online because Konami's being a little pussy pants and just can't let us use our mats. That'd be so funny.
Metallic is a solid color.
I was about to say Puss in Boots, by the way. I don't know why I was about to say Puss in Boots. They're being a little Puss in Boots. I actually do have Shrek on my mind because I was supposed to watch Shrek 2 with my wife. So I went in the bedroom and she lied. There was no Shrek 2. So we had to watch we watched
what is it? Close the door behind you. It's just like the music started playing.
No, actually, no joke. It was movie time. So she said Shrek 2. She was gonna get Shrek 2. I'm like, oh boy, Shrek 2. And there was no Shrek 2. It's not funny.
That's sad days right there.
Exactly. So we ended up watching a Christmas movie, actually, because for some reason, Netflix was like, "Hey, I know we're in May, but would you guys want to watch a ton of Christmas movies?" And I was just like, we didn't feel like watching a movie, so we just played like this random Lindsay Lohan one. But
Christmas in July.
Yeah, I do have Shrek on the mic, so I want to watch Shrek 2 still.
Now she's got to dress up as Shrek for you.
That Fiona as Shrek roleplay going crazy. Oh, dude, I'd just be happy because I get to break a door. What are you doing in my swamp? Anyway, hello, Saki. Hi, Burke guy. I cracked 1/2 cases of RAOTO, made back 700/3,000 Canadian so far. I think my pre-order days are done for now. So if you made back 700 to 3,000, I'm kind of wondering, because that's a big range, how much you actually made, right? Because just making your money back it's hard to make your money back on if you spent 100 something plus per box for this stuff. My pre-orders are done for now. I would say, and I told people with this, pre-ordering usually for a core set is good because you get them for like 60s, right? Per box. You get your pre-order for $650, right? 700, maybe 720, right? Something like that. It's not too terrible, right? And now you get, the pre-order prices usually are up and down. But Rarity Collection 2 was just so absurd for its pre-orders, and that's why I told people you should not be getting this. And I understand why. I mean, definitely with how Konami is handling sealed product, especially. Pre-ordering has been more of a gamble than anything.
Yeah, a Sage Killer set is definitely a single set for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Cataville Omen. Sure. I know this card. Well,
that's the card. I do know this card. It's like a gatekeeper or a gravekeeper card, right?
yeah. I just want to see. Did it
Did I bought out?
I guess so. Yeah, no first. I had first I'd like playing your Menton, and doesn't have many listings.
That's for a common, right? That's crazy.
Yeah, and then even the light playing your Mets, holy shit. Yo, what the fuck? Wait,
Yeah,
did
Piranha Guardian got the goodies.
Oh wait, Piranha Guardian didn't they get re-rolled recently with the 25th or no?
Oh, you mean like earlier last year?
All right, no, it definitely did not. When speed duels are 2 to 3. Okay. And you got your Dark Revelations, which I'll tell you this, DR1's at least rare for now until they re-release it after Retro Pack 1. Yeah. And my $2. I mean, it is a card related to Necro Valley, so Necro Valley is seeing a lot more play. Isolde, yeah, Isolde should have been banned, though. I always thought that card was degenerate the second it came out. Do you think it's better for Konami to begin errata cards like their materials, like Isol's requiring a Noble Knight? I think that would make it a lot better, and I really do wish Konami went back to days where specific cards that were like really, really good had a requirement or two. Because it switches up.
Sorry.
Yeah, literally. It switches up how you would play decks, and it makes other decks like, oh, this deck's not as good, but it can access this card while it's generic. So you're going to see, like, for example, Baron, right? You're going to see Baron 24/7. It's not, okay, I think Baron was a good card, but I was sick and tired of seeing Baron in every deck. Yeah, like, look, but you can play around it. Of course, I can just impermer droplets, right? Baron, right? And if I droplets, I could do more shit, right? Yes, don't get me wrong, but every deck being unique, and then, but we're going to make Baron, you know what I mean? That's just how I see it personally. What do you think of that?
I mean, you're walking a very, very tight line when you have to errata cards. Personally, if you want my 100% objective opinion, I'd say I think it's the fault of Konami's laboratory team. When they go ahead and lab these cards, they need to know what's abusable and what's not, what's a hard once per turn, what's not, what's soft, what's feasible. If we're going to make a card like Branded Fusion that could send cards from the deck to the graveyard, we got to make sure that now every card that comes out that says branded in the name isn't crazy because of how easily accessible certain cards are. So it gets to a point where I think it's just the way that the cards are structured. Should they have things like this? Should a sold require a Noble Knight instead of just 2 warriors? Yes. Should Sprite Elf say a Sprite card instead of just 2 generic link 2s or link level 2s? Yes. But does it? No.
Also, smash the like button if you guys want. We only have 11 likes. We have 40 people here. Thank you so much.
That's right.
Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it is always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. If you guys donate $5 or more, I'll open up 1 OTS Pack 24. If you guys donate $10, I'll open up 3 OTS Pack 24s. $15, I'll open up 5 OTS Pack 24s. And a $20 donation, your boy's cracking 7 OTS 24s. I've only gotten a Chaos Angel and 2 rocks so far. And I want to say, roughly 40 OTS packs right here. They're upside down, some of them, but we still have a lot. So,
what's the pot at right now?
I think it's 40.
40. All right, if we hit 150, I'll throw in a playmat for you to give away to someone on stream.
150? All right.
Yeah, if we can get to 150 by the night. Let me see if I can find it.
Shit, all right. Also, Steven, I fully agree with this. If they have an alternate art, they should use it. That's cool. Can I enter?
Yeah, if we can get 150.
150 people in here?
Donos. No, just donos by the night.
150 donos. Hey.
Give this away to a random person.
Hey, minimum $1.
There you go, guys.
Man, 150 donos. That's not happening.
Nah, you never know.
Oh, wait,
total,
number?
Yeah.
Or if we get to $150 total.
We can do $100 total.
Oh,
Whatever
I thought you
card
meant in general. I'm like, okay, everyone donate 150 one time.
No.
That's what I thought. I was like, we have 40 people.
No. You said $40 was the pot. I was just trying to think of something that's
All right, you're good. You're good. All
Let's see
right.
what
Well,
goes.
40 OTS is in the pot, roughly. And I could throw in some more. But yeah, Red Eyes Darkness, Metal Dragon, Ultra should have been used. Let's look at Daguerre's really quickly here. But first, we're gonna go over some stuff. Need that. It goes so hard. Yeah, dude, that definitely looks amazing. I think what they go based off is power creeping things out. Absolutely. Team Never Errata. And I'm tired of Access Code a little bit too. I will say this though very quickly about this is that if a card is banned, I mean, obviously older formats will have the old texting, but if they want to try to errata something to bring it back, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with erratas if they add like a once per turn clause.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I don't like it when they kill cards because then the card will never be good, right? I don't like that either. But when it sits on a ban list, it's not doing anything either. Right? So it's a line that not really anything to me is lost, but something could be gained. That's personally how I usually see it.
I agree.
But let's look at Daguerre's real quick here. And we will be going over Rarity Collection 2, guys. Don't worry. So, this is fucking nothing. $4. What's the platinum at? $2. Yeah, I mean, at $5, you might I don't think this is bad at all. This card can easily kind of creep up, and this card should never be like on the ban list, right? I say that because Konami likes to like put some stupid shit, you know. Yeah, that's actually. I fully agree. I want to ball out for all the course entries I want from RCO2. Is right now a good time to go in? Our price is relatively low. I think a lot of them are low, but some of them will go down. Some of them will go up. I definitely think that the plats are actually quite good as well. If you see some that are a lot of more money, I would consider going against for their plats if they're a whole lot cheaper. That's kind of what I would say. Like, hey, if you want to skip your Oppo and IP and all that, and maybe the stuff that could get banned, that's fine. But like, say number 60, go get your number 60, right? Again, we're gonna go over this in a little bit.
I think sniping any of them under 15, any QCR under $15, $10, I think is a good investment in general. You never know when it could spike up.
Yeah.
Even especially if you're holding.
What is this? Shield Worm. When this is summoned, it's changing defense. Then send one card from the top of your opponent's deck to the graveyard for each face-up insect monster you control. This is not once per turn.
I don't know if they can activate.
This is not once per turn.
I don't think it activates, does it?
What?
Is it just in the condition?
Yeah. So it's summoned, they send. Yeah, so if there's a way to loop this, because it includes itself.
Like you can't even imperm it. Like if it comes out, it just goes to defense and sends a card. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you can't even react to that.
Yeah,
I'm reading it right, but it's an old card. It's like these.
I don't know. No. You could probably imperm it.
Yeah, prime solving card taxes is weird.
Yeah, you could probably imperm it. What the hell is this? Correct. I mean, I want to see what goo that we could cook up with this. Actually,
unless they're thinking of it with that the Rika, whatever it is, that new insect plant like hybrid. It's like the Tri Brigade, but for those types.
Yeah. I feel like it's crazy. Number one, Buzz Kings are only $3. They're using lab and does more than Chaos Angel all the time, and like half that set is trash. Yeah, that set did kind of fall really quite a bit after a while, but its prices were very good for a month, actually. But Infection Buzz King, I mean, I actually want to see what the CR is at, because if anyone could tell you, okay, so we're gonna be here forever.
It's also good in horse too.
Honestly, $22 for a CR. I think that's kind of hot.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of hot.
That's a good price.
A set with Eratas, Anaconda, Union Hanger, Elf, Hulk would go crazy. So sets just a reprint set where it has a few Eratas for some band cards would be great. But I don't know if I would Errata. Like, I really just don't want Hulk in the game. I've never wanted Hulk in the game.
I was just about to say that. Do you even really want these cards back? Like, we're so peaceful right now. You want to bring back that toxicity? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Anaconda. Like, I just don't want Dragoon splashable like it was.
Union Hanger, like fucking what was it? The Union Hanger.
You know what? Union Hanger was banned. Yes, but Union Hanger never had this big time to shine. I guess you guys could try it. Elf,
I want Elf back so
if you
bad.
really want
I know
to,
I can't. I know it can't, but I want it back so bad. I love spray.
absolutely, Soren. Or,
Elf,
or you could just send it to my P.O. box. Give me free shit. Errata Saga. Yeah, I actually do. I know why Sandgame was Errata because I played back then. Sandgame was
Errata.
always really good.
Can
But
we do that?
definitely at this point, I actually think you could Errata it.
You think Konami would ever do that? Errata a card?
I mean, they Errata Necro Valley 7-8 times. So
Yeah, but you think they'd ever revert back to like the first original printing of it and be like, yeah, fuck it?
I just don't think they care because let's pretend they Errata Sanga. What happens? Nobody cares.
That's true. Yeah.
I thought this said buying Buzz. I thought this said Buzz King is now a lolly. I'm like, how the fuck?
It is.
Yeah, bro. My number one lolly actually is Infection Buzz King, guys. Absolutely. Bring back Electromite. I'm actually very shocked they haven't tried this.
Oh my God.
No, like actually, out of all the shit in the game, I'm actually at the point where it's like, who fucking cares about this?
Personally, they're literally
10.
gonna have to unbin Electromite to make anyone play Pendulums again. They're gonna have
11, 12.
Insane.
Like every time they release Pendulum, I'm like, all right, now's the time where they're gonna do it.
Well, they went like Beyond the Pendulum, and then that was supposed to be like Electromite, Junior, and then they had like Beyond the Pendulum, and that was supposed to be the next card you put in behind it, and it just none of these Pendulum decks are taken off. The only one that was good in the last couple months that I remember was like, what is it? Besides Melodious Now, which just got Pendulum monsters, the only one was like the Super Heavy Samurai one. Like they were the only one playing like real Pendulums.
Yeah. Harmonic Synchro Fusion. I remember when this card was very hyped up. I know my boy, where is he? Brad just brought this up. Definitely this is definitely a card that's interesting. CRs are only 11. I don't think that's bad at all. I definitely think Maze of Millennia has a lot of good CRs. I mean, Bonfire is actually realistic for a CR at $90. I think that's very fair. Same with Rollback at 77 for a CR. And then what are regular Bonfire setting at? 45. Wow. Well, okay, that's fair. Man, remember when people were paying 120, 135 on pre-sale and they didn't wait to see if a CR was out? That was just classic stupidity. 35 for transactions. What else here? Bambukus are that.
Transaction is still a scary card.
Yeah.
I was just playing against my boy who was playing what was it? Transaction, rollback, and like an absolute backjack.
I am shocked to see Faker. Yeah, 1 second. I'm very shocked to see Faker this cheap. But keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, honestly, that's shocking too. CRs are $12.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess Dino players eat and go with the Garrus. Yeah, I mean, if they ever put Mista too, they're gonna be definitely eating really good. My boy Elijah, amazing player by the way. He's gonna definitely love that
for sure. I think it should be at 2, honestly.
Yeah, I think the Garrus is a good card for the game by far. And then let's see. Imagine Cure Century Red Eyes Darkness Battle Dragon. That would look so good, even as a secret with the new artwork. It really would. They gave us an alternate art as a common, I believe, Steven, and then and a gold, and they dropped it. They never repaired that card again. CR multi-fakers. What do you think of Geist?
Geist, I don't know. I think Lab is just a better Geist.
It's like I understand why you think that, but the way I've played it, I remember when I was playing this before Agov, and this deck just went so ham at times.
It did. Don't get me wrong. It's still not even like a bad deck. It's solid. It's just like the same thing. It's like saying you want to go play Outledge right now. Like there's just better trap decks. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it's not a bad trap deck.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Faster ones.
But when you open up this guy and you open up Imperm and you Imperm something really good and then you reveal Faker, right? It's so fucking good.
Yeah, honestly, if you Imperm Faker, especially on turn 1, is crazy because you can get to Silicoitus and it's just over from there. Yeah. If we're being honest.
Yeah, Ancient Chant at 10. That's actually really good. Wonder where Eye of Illusion's at. Because I did not see Eye of Illusion here. It can't be on the 3rd page. Yeah, it's okay. Well, yeah, that's for the ultra. It's $2. That's fine. I think it was at the bottom, maybe. Oh, here it is. Yeah, remember the new illusion stuff could be kicking. $20 is cheap, man. Dragos Stapelia on the tipping point. How you doing, Austin H? I actually saw this yesterday. It had like 15 or 17 listings. 16. Okay. I had near meant on though. Yeah, 15 listings. 12, 13 goes up to about 15, 16 here for Dragos Stapelia. This is not the quarter century. I thought that would be worth like a crazy amount, but it's always been worth a solid $10. What do you think of this card?
I think Dragos Pelea is really good. I also like Garura. I think that those are always going to be the heads of their like I would say sect of like cards. Like Super Poly is always going to be a board breaking card. And if you play Super Poly, you're going to need Dragos Stapelia, you're going to need Garunix or Garura, and you're going to need Mud Dragon. Like these are all staples for these type of cards for their sect of cards. So like this having the highest rarity and that is always going to plus in some point in time, even if it's not today. Like when Super Poly comes back or is in like prevalent, like you see it everywhere, this is going to be the forefront of it. So I do like those kind of cards.
Yeah, definitely. Again, why would people buy Rarity Collection 2, not singles, as sealed, when you could buy Rarity Collection 1? I think they're like 130, 140 now, possibly. Yeah, they're like 140 now. We did go over this when they were a solid, and you could see right here. I said, hey, they're 115 for right now, 115 to 120, and they were put up at cheaper if you bought multiple than 115. You guys should be getting this, and now 140, 150. I actually do want some sealed Rarity Collection, believe it or not. This set is just so good.
Look at that. Look, so much more value.
Yeah, like I would rather spend $20 more and get this. 80, 85 for an Emperor. Talents are 60, Valor 75, Nibs are 55. And that's going to go up 63, 50,
God,
40. Called by Grave is really low, but there's a guy with 25 copies. He is now 12 copies now. I remember it was Gamer's Choice. They had 25 copies at one point. Yeah, this is definitely a card that I feel like this is the card to like soar up next.
I agree,
bro. We got a $5 donation from dude. We got a $5 donation from Semi-Limited Podcast. Can you please shut up? Go and look from the Semi-Limited Podcast. Like the video on the way in. $100 in donation tonight, and we'll all give away out a free playmat. Hear that, guys? $95 more. Very quickly, while you talk about this card, I'm going to count these OTS packs.
Yeah, no, for real. I think Called by the Grave is going to be something that's almost a staple, especially if you're playing decks that require you to play cards like Cross-Eye Designator and shit like that. We're in a hand trap prevalent format, so you definitely want to make sure you have yourself a Called by the Grave. Even if you're just collecting, this is probably going to be the highest rarity you're going to find out there. There's not much of other cards that can do what it does. There's a reason it's at 1. I wouldn't even stop at 1. You never know. Callback can come off. There's times where I remember when it was at 3, it went to 2, then it went back to 3, then it went to 1, then it went back to 3, and then now it's at 1 again.
Yep. So out of 45 packs, what number do you want me to open?
It's always lucky 7, kid. Always.
Kid. Okay. It's
that boomer lingo.
It's because I shaved the mustache. All right. Well, we're sideways today, it looks like. All right. I actually plan on getting a new webcam that's like way better and all that. Very, very soon here. Have you ever pulled an ulti through lucky number 7?
Oh, not on your channel.
All right. Just a super today.
Unfortunate.
All right. Usually I actually extend it. I completely forgot to extend it. Adventure Engine still worth? Yeah, it's like less than. Plus you could get for like $10. $15 I'm gonna say, because rights are 3s. The one Fateful is gonna be probably $3, and then Water Chintresses are dollars each. Engines $15, $20. It's really nice. We got some more comments that I want to go through really quickly. What's one card you wish that was never printed? You know what? I'm gonna say this here, and I get clowned on for this opinion a lot. I wish Fenrir was never printed because I am so sick and tired of a board breaker. Okay, it's why can it search itself? Like the card's very strong, right? But why can it search itself? I am so sick and tired of seeing any deck. And by the way, before anyone says it, I play Fenrir, and Fenrir can win you games, right? Yeah. If I can play Fenrir in my deck, I will play Fenrir in my deck, right? I love playing the card, and even I think it's too busted. The fact that I could search that shit, and then just that's the big thing. It's like, oh wow, so I have an interrupt that banishes face down, and searches itself.
Yeah. And replaces itself. Yeah, replaces itself. It's a body on board, so you don't even go like card nag for its summon. It's a great card. I like it.
You literally don't. And then I summon my hand trap because I draw 2 ash, and then I sink into fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
like I hate that so much.
Oh yeah. Now my banish face down is turned into an Omni negate. Oh, and it's gonna bring back that face down card.
Oh, and I have a Fenrir for you next turn, buddy.
Yeah,
right?
Literally.
Like it's too much. It's too much. We got okay. What are your guys' cards? And please cloud on me for the Fenrir if you really think it. $10 donation from Joseph Serrano. Just dropped 430 on 25 quarter centuries from RCO2. I have an addiction. We all do, right? Mine is to pussy. By the way, here goes your second Chaos Angel. Cheers. Thank you so much, Joseph Serrano, for the $10 donation. 3 numbers, 1 through 44. Also, if you guys want to become a YouTube channel member, I always appreciate it. That also counts as a donation as well. I wish Runix didn't exist. I think this is a decent major opinion.
Agreed.
It took a while for people to realize how busted they were, but yeah, I think Runix definitely are something a lot of people feel frustrated with. In fact, if it's in Mirror, I've just been seeing them a little less lately. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I got a Runic card played on me.
It depends. I mean, over here, yeah, it gets played a little bit less, but out there in Europe, it's played way more. Josh.
Oh yeah, dude, Europe loves that type of shit.
Yeah, they just love fucking stun. I don't understand that.
Yeah, they just say, bro, this is basically like playing it's like how Europe loves stun, and the players, the really bad players, I believe, don't understand stun. They're just like, oh, if you play stun, you're bad. Bro, either he stuns you or you set up your 6 interrupt the board. We're stunning each other over here.
Yeah.
You know.
If there's something I think that they wouldn't have printed, though, I think if I'm really thinking about it for these last couple times, I think it should have been Kiklos. I think Kiklos being printed is the whole reason that tier elements took off. Just one instant fusion got you. The advantage off that card is insane. They should have never printed it.
So here's how I see. I don't think. Okay, I won't agree with that here, and I'm not the biggest fan of tier. The problem with tier is the Ishizu cards, right? Because Ishizu is going to be a problem with or without tier. Yes. And I'll tell you this, tier as a deck, to my opinion, give them 1 kit, right? You'll put their little ones, maybe try them at 2, right? And then, maybe you give them like 1 or 2 extra copies of just a name, right? And then a kit, and then you take away the other Ishizu cards, because Ishizu, that's going to be a problem with or without tier. And we see what happens, right? It's definitely a very strong deck, and I will say that.
No, I agree.
Yeah, Supreme Kings here are like $4 or $5. That's still not bad, especially for a cover card for Maximum Crisis. I'm gonna speed run a few comments because I know we're getting a little backed up here, right? Curious on the price of Gated Public Core pre-Infinite Forbidden. Support is bonkers. It is. It will spike back up as we get closer. Hey, Styrex, I've been a while. Glad to see you. I know you commented a little while ago, so hopefully you're here still. TBH, I'm going to get rid of my bonfires and wanteds. Had the CR and quarter century, which I downgraded for low rarity to play, but I'm in love with my Galubel. I understand that fully. Plus, we're close to the tins, all that. Do you think Eclipse Wyvern could come off the list? I kind of do.
No.
Really? No?
No. It'll get abused in like almost everything. Like Bystials are going to abuse it, which means that Brandy's going to abuse it. Dragonlink's going to abuse it. Like shit, Chaos might abuse it. Who knows? Like, I don't know. It did a lot.
It's really funny. I actually sold a 107 today, unironically.
Really?
The Ultra looks so. In fact, actually, that's kind of bought out. I listed this card like 2 years ago. And by the way, that's the thing with people with swords. You don't understand. We might sell your shit 2 years later. We don't know when, right? It's like, oh, are you ready for it to go up? Not really. We just list it. It just goes.
No,
yeah.
I just forgot I had it.
Yeah. $12. No, probably 3 years ago. Yeah, these are just bought out. You got almost no lightly played here either, so. In fact, I actually want to look at the Ghost Rare here. Oh, it's not going to show the Ghost Rare. A little piss baby ass platform. All right. Ghosts are $68 lures going up to 80. Just get yourself a light plate for 50. It's going to come scratched as much as this anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's
accumulating
better to get it now. Yeah. It might spike crazy when that new shit comes out.
Wait, this card got bought out. What is this? Oh man, I remember this card got bought out for tier funny. Yeah, $4. Activate only as a chain link 4 or higher. Draw 2 cards. You can activate this card if multiple cards effects with the same name are in the chain. I mean, you could draw your hand traps, get card advantage, sure, but I don't know. I mean, it
I'm not quite
happens.
seeing it either.
I mean, it's good for lab, I think, actually, because they can do that shit very, very easily. And it is a trap, so maybe is this like a what is this seeing play in? That's what I want to know.
For real.
I'm gonna scroll down here. 42042. Runic is the buy. Runic's TCG savior. Yeah, Runic is definitely hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Let me get these. Let me get these OTS packs. 1, 2, 3. Tell the chat what you do again.
So, for those who don't know, like I said, I host a TCG Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. You guys can see or basically listen to it on all major platforms that podcasts are on: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, whatever it is. We post every Tuesday for sure, and then if anything spicy has happened during the week or we have a lot going on, we will actually post on Fridays, and then we have short form content every Wednesday with perfect pulls, and then another short form content every Sunday with local legends.
Yeah. How you doing, by the way, Team Ricketts? Also, if we get $85 more in donations, we will be opening up, or we will be opening up. We'll be giving away a Phantasme mat. You want to show it one more time?
Yeah, I got it right over here, buddy.
All right, so this is the 4th pack you chose. I'm just going to be opening up some packs in the meantime.
Bow! Bow! Oh, how do I... There we go. I'm going to put it over there.
Oh, I forgot at the top. I actually like Super Wang Hu, but this should have been a Substitute.
What was it? I didn't see.
Oh, it was a Wang Hu.
This playmat was in my way that we're going to give away to one of these people.
I actually would love to pull another Chaos Angel. If I pull 2 Dusters, I'll be like, whatever, though. I actually wouldn't mind a Duster, TBH. But Ulti Chaos Angels are also just way too cheap. All right.
Look at that Thanos-looking motherfucker.
Sharava. Okay. This set had good supers. They were just a little late. That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah. Especially after they're going to ban them.
Yeah.
Or limit them.
Possibly. All right. Woo, look at that, Matt. All right. So, thoughts on quarter century Varadros. Let's look at that really quick. I talked about this earlier. I still think it's good to get. If you can get this for cheaper than 90, especially, that's what I would try to do. Like, always try to get your cards a little cheaper than what they're worth. Like, if someone has this at locals and it's $90, you say, "Hey, would you take 80 for it?" They'll probably say yes. Maybe even to 70, to be honest.
Yeah, they might
75, something like that. I absolutely would, definitely. I think Bestials. I definitely think Bestials were very strong, and they were made because light and dark are just super strong attributes. But at the same time, decks like Eldritch and Sky Striker will forever and ever be punished by them.
Like, can never be meta.
Yeah, like I would honestly love to flip something like Royal Prison, like cards can't be bashed or something. What's your thoughts on Blaze Gartesia, the Virtuous? Starlight Rare about to hit 330. Let's take a look here. Also, there's any cards you want to look at, just let me know.
Just Konami loves branded. They're always
260, 270. I remember there was a time where this was very cheap. Wow, 3 months ago, you really see the big fucking increase. I actually told people to get this that around 150 or 170 was a good price for this. Actually, remember, it's also Darkwing Blast, so a lot of this is already opened. You go over 6 months, it's kind of had this curve. I think 260 is still not a bad price. It could go up because Max Rarity branded will be the deck of all time, to be honest with you. Like, people will love Max Rarity branded.
Mirror J Starlight, I think, is basically $300 too.
We got Rogue Hero, played against Runic Stun last week. Deck's annoying. Deck really is annoying. I will be honest.
10,000%.
Like, especially with how it can go. It's just weird because it feels like if you could just out fountain, you're going to be in a better position. But depending on what they banish off the top of your deck is going to make you suffer.
You might be fucked from the get go.
Yeah, like when you are like especially if you're playing something that like desires. Oh, because I feel like if Rudik plays a deck like Sword Soul and they play desires, they're in so much of a fucked situation because when you play desires, you're gonna get some shit banned that you don't like, right? But imagine getting like banishing 2 Moyes and then Rudik banishes the third one.
Yeah,
but you also have one to play with.
But like, and then the saddest part is like the only one who knows that all 3 are gone is you, because they're not gonna know that. They're gonna see that one out there and be like, "Oh well, why is he playing mad weird? He should just summon a Moye right here," you know. But literally, they know it's gone.
All right, well, Dr. Rush over here with Brave Eyes. Funny enough, this card got bought out. I went over about a month ago. It's still bought out, $18. No reprint from Raging Battle or Raging Tempest. I apologize. This set was very broken.
I remember Vortex got bought out because of Melodious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Vortex.
Draw your battle faders. We try. Team Suckcross, I have 2 OG ulti emergency teleports, one first set, another unlimited. Is it worth for me getting 3 quarter centuries for 30 or play 30 plus for an ulti? It's the last card to max full pride punk for me. Well, honestly, ultis are always going to just look way better in my opinion. And emergency teleport, because you have to remember, back in my day, this card was like $200, right? It's actually so fucking sad to see this at $20. Like if you're like me and you're old, you're like just foaming at the mouth. First neds have a pretty big difference here. I actually would just get unlimiteds. In fact, I would just get a set of unlimiteds to play and keep your other 2 for a collection. That's what I would do. That's my honest opinion.
Ultis, they made CRs out of it. Now it's got quarter centuries. I mean, Ultimate ain't the highest rarity, anymore. So it's certain people's eyes.
I'll be honest. I'll always see original ulti as the highest rarity. I'll always do that.
I think OG ghosts are personally.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but this does have a ghost. That's why.
No. I agree. I just in rarities in general. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
That OG ghosts are just like the cleanest.
The best podcast ever. Yo, Vengeful. I gotta get you on this one day.
100%.
We actually do have to call at Vengeful, so we got to be in each other's DMs because we're always like liking each other's shit on Twitter. Like, when are we gonna start flirting, man?
There was a fabled card. Venge, comment that fabled card that was going up because of Fiendsmith for
Lurie.
Yeah, shout out to him, Fable Lurie.
Curry, no.
Look that up for him. Yeah, Curry Baba. Holy shit!
$9.
Holy shit!
This is for preview. Yeah. Wait, no. Wait. Is this not preview? Hold the fuck on. 1 second. Am I on crack? Wait, is this for normal dual DT? Yeah, no. Fuck that. I thought that was preview for a second. I was like, I understand why that's 40. 9s for your supers. Your commons are 9s. Yeah, just trash all over. Oh, we got a $20 donation for my boy Serrano. Another 20 because my boy Rogue Hero is in the chat. Rogue can choose the packs. Blessed man. Okay, yo, Rogue. Choose 7 packs. 1 through 41. You don't get to keep the pools, unfortunately. But 20 plus 10 plus 5, $65 more, and we're gonna give away the mat.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate the $20 donation. It's plus, especially because I'm not trying to sound like an ass when I say this, but donos have been hard lately because the economy just sucks. And I don't even blame people because I'd rather people be fed than donate. Yeah, but I don't like it when people are in a struggling position. I got you, fam, 100%. Good shit.
With the winky face, too. Yeah, that's how he's flirting with you.
No, you're good, still, Rex. Hey, I'm just happy you're doing good. Hopefully you are doing good. Let's see. Rudik is just a stall deck out. It either is or it's hope to push, interrupt, /abort. No matter if it's stun or sprite or whatever. It is tedious to play against. I actually will be playing Whitewoods though. I actually do want to play Whitewoods.
Whitewoods do look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to play it day 1. What's your thought on Oppo, the OG artwork, and the other from Rarity 2, the Starlight's rare versus quarter century? Do you think Starlight Rare will keep its value? Oppo's been dropping pretty badly, actually. Oh, no, not that. I mean, 700.
Remember this was like $1,200?
I remember when it was 2K, bro.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to see.
I remember.
It'll show 1,400 here, but I mean, maybe it was selling closer to 2K very much, but 1,400. Imagine spending 1,400 and dropping by 700.
Almost half.
Yeah, and the funny part is people have to remember that people didn't really a lot. There's the people who had more than a playset of this card. We're really talking about 20, 25 people. Most people have one copy, if even.
Yeah.
Most people didn't even have a copy.
This is how you stun it.
It's also the first Link Starlight Rare we've ever had. In fact, they called them Prismatics, by the way, on its first set. That's what they really called it.
Prismatic Rare.
I don't know if I like the original art more than the alt art, but I love both, and I would intertwine. And that's what they want. I want Konami to aim for. I remember buying packs of RATE with a friend. A pooled Barrage. That was back when RAT came out, so Barrage was 80. That's crazy. All right, 7. Okay, that's 1. You have to say 2 more. So 7's 1. I'll get the 7th one.
And also, anyone who's watching it, feel free to just, even if you got a couple bucks, feel free to donate $1 or $2. Whoever donates is going to be entered for this, mat right here. So,
what's up, Team Stock? How you doing?
Throw that stuff in there. Show some love.
Is there a hype for water cards since there might be a structure deck soon? There actually absolutely is. Like, let me actually show this here.
Also, Ice Berries too.
Yeah, 55, 11 listings, 20 listings. 160. I mean, this card's always been money though. I had Ultra Dragoons at one point, but even your commons are like 3/4s. These bulk cards definitely need a reprint. In fact, your near mints here, 17 listings, goes up to $6. Your light plays don't save much either. I definitely think this is how should I say this? It's funny because I remember when Dragoons was always a $5 to $10 card consistently. Only recently has it dropped below the $5 mark. And I told people getting supers at 2 or 3 is worth it. And I also always commented on the OTS comment. These are pennies. And I'm really happy they did reprint it though. So Rogue, tell me what the other 2 numbers are. I might just choose 2 more if you don't respond in like 2 minutes. But 7's 1.
Just go 7, 7, 7.
So 7, 8, 9. Just like the joke.
Yeah, but it'd have to be 7, 7, 7.
Also, since we're opening up OTS 24, let's actually look at OTS 24. $50 for a Chaos Angel. I mean, prices can't get any better than that. Duster at 35. So cheap. Have you seen Ulti Duster?
Yes, I have. I've actually pulled one.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. I feel like you might have an ulti here, friend.
He feels the weight.
I do. So this is 3. So we'll go 3, 5, 7.
Damn, but this you can see all the mats in or the banners I have hanging up.
All right, the Vanadium Super. Woohoo.
This one's the one. Damn.
You mean a Sharava? No, this
fucking
is the
Saravis or Shavara.
Sharava. Shavara. Okay, yeah, I actually said it right. This is it. Telling you this is the ulti, and then we're gonna have like 37 packs with one ulti. It's probably
that might be the one. That might be the one. I saw a line on the back. That might be the one. Nope.
Wait. This is almost like the other one. The other 3 packs. Which is crazy. All right. Well, let's see what we could pull from OTS 24. So Duster, I think this is way too cheap for a Duster, and it looks really good. Then we have the Cock Vanquisher here, as I like to call him, at $10. This card was as cheap as like this card did go up down to 8, and then people were like, you know what? We're not doing this single digit ulti OTS shit again.
Yeah, he'll be forever 10.
Terrible fucking pick.
I get mad if I pull it because I don't pull ultis very often. So like the fact that I pulled an ulti,
my last ulti from an entry pack was actually a rock.
See, fuck that.
I think I did from OTS 23. Did I pull an ulti from a non? I pulled from 22 branded fusion. I know that, and Pearly, but never a thrust.
Oh, okay.
Cornfield Total is $1, but this card can range from like $1 to like 3, 4. Always. How about 6 and 9? Haha. Sleepy Memory. I always told people that these Pearly Supers are going to be worth money once we get Rarity Collection. Because think about it like this. You can get max Rarity Pearly for so cheap that's not even funny. And then you could everyone's going to rush to get their OTS Supers that they literally threw on the table, by the way. Yeah.
Wangu is another one that can go up too. Tiger King.
Yeah. $3. I know that GOAT is slowly, in a way, not dying per se, but a lot of current players of this generation actually hate GOAT. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, I know that Sprite can play this. They can tutor this out with Mannequin Cat, and then I know that the Guardian, what is it? The fucking Chimera deck. Yeah, the Gazelle and Chimera, the new shit, the Illusionists. They can also make this as well because they can bring back beasts.
I mean, it's a $2 card. I think that's fair. People know that this card should have value, and it is max rarity for this card, and it is iconic. So. Shandies are dollars, but I think that every lab card always goes up randomly. Sharava, again, with Yama and everything, this card could go up. It was a good pick. King Caesar was a very bad pick because we had a super printed and it was only like $6, $7, and you had cheaper versions. I don't like that pick at all. Aruha's like 50 cents. I don't know. I think it's because people don't play it anymore, maybe. Pearly Leap even went up. Like, that's how you know it's crazy. Remember when this was a $10 common?
I do indeed. And now it's a 15-cent one.
It doesn't show here, boys, but it really was. Man, in fact.
It was back when Cashier first was starting to use it, I think, too.
Yeah. So I'm about 21 right there for 15 cents. That's actually a very good pickup.
Hey, what's up? I don't mean to cut you off. What's Arsenal Falcon at?
Yeah, let's take a look.
I remember when I got one for like $2 for Cashier, and then that Raid Raptor shit came out, and it spiked up to like
$5 right now. But this card has been up to 12 at some point.
Yeah.
It is in fact, if the graph could probably show this.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't show it. It has its spike here, as you guys see at the 12, 11, right? And the graph is good, but it doesn't show everything. But there was another point where this has jumped up. But yeah, this card has always been money. Someone actually bought one for 14. Insane. Imagine scrolling down. Fucking rich kids, bro. Holy shit. I always get so fucking mad at that shit. Button. It's like, bro, scroll fucking down.
Imagine it.
Saki, you going to Indy this weekend? Absolutely. Absolutely. We can, if you want, we can go eat.
Some of the Unlimited podcasts will be there too. The duelists, my duelists. I'm not going, but the sponsored duelists will be there.
Bro, I got OG Secret Apple for 35 trades. I'd see it on the ban list. Go on the ban list. It probably will. In fact, I actually want to check OG Appaloosa. All right, let's check this out. What did you drop to? I mean, it's always been around 20 actually. It didn't really drop too much. I mean, you have a wall here for 7 from Overdose, but then it goes to 30, 35, 43, but by me, 55, 100. I mean, it's an OG secret. You know, there's not many people that played with this card for. Is this a 2018 card?
20. Yeah, no, either 2018 or 2019. I want to say it's 2019 because
no. It has to be 2018 because
or maybe it was 2018 then.
No, because this set was before. Wait. No, it was 2019. Well, I know because this was the first set with Starlights, and Savage Strike is a 2019 set.
Okay, yeah, and I know after this came IP, and that was in Chaos Impact. That's when I started playing, like shortly before Appaloosa was brought into the game. Oh shit! There you go. Shout out to Joseph. He's
$15 more, and I guess we give away the mat. Feeling extra generous tonight. Yeah, well, thank you, Serrano. I have my internet to pay. I think you've paid a lot. Now, YouTube's going to take a little bit of a nasty cut, right? 30, I think it's like 30-70%. But hey, you helped with my bills.
The cats are fed. That's it.
Absolutely. I'll be there Friday afternoon. I'm hitting my favorite bar for some food. That's dope. That's so. The event is Friday, Saturday, isn't it?
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right, Friday's pre-reg, and then the actual.
Oh, wow, really? That's
most people go out Friday like to celebrate and like like ritualistically go out and like bond with their friends because it's competition the day after. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. But yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Hey, I mean, let me know, man. Let me know. $50. So usually
Dealer's
you would get
choice.
14 packs, and then it would be 14 plus 3, so 17. But I'm actually just gonna round up here. Let's see. I'm actually gonna open up 22.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, here we go, boys.
Yo, if he doesn't pull a single ulti, it's fucking rigged. Take the money back.
Absolute. Okay, I actually chose from the top because I want to see if we were realistically pulling an ulti or not.
Well, number 7 is.
Also, if we pull 2 ultis, I'm just gonna rip them all. Sharava, okay. I'm actually gonna, because I have faith. I have my lucky ulti sleeve here. It's not a lucky sleeve, but you know. Oh, all right. Next pack here. You got. Oh, muted myself by accident. Can you hear me?
Yeah, not gonna hear you. Yep.
All right. I like how intensely you're looking at these packs. By the way, you're like, oh man.
I know because I'm waiting for number 7.
That's 2.
Bro, you got to play Unchained, dog. Simple.
I actually do feel Sharava's actually the good super to get. And when I was opening my packs earlier, I was like, bro, where are the Sharavas? Like 3 weeks ago, and then yeah. Oh, I feel it. Feel nothing.
$2 Quirtle.
Yep, not bad, not bad.
Total.
OTS bolt going crazy. Per leap. Okay. I really do want the Wanghoos specifically. I love 23 because I love pulling the rug as a super. It was always an amazing super to get. I wish I could open up more 23, but the ultis just don't hit. Even though I love Kurakara. I'm going to see if we open up 7 yet. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is 7.
This is number 7 right here. There it is, baby. There's the ulti. Let's go. Show him, Joe. Show him. Give him the power.
That's all traps.
Nah, you fucked it up.
That's all traps. You see that?
Oops, all traps.
We got the Labyrinth pack right here, even though we didn't pull the one Labyrinth card.
Also, anyone else is watching, make sure you just throw a couple bucks in, throw like $1 or $2 in. Now you got a closer chance of getting it.
$15.
Pot's getting up there. Yeah, $15 all we need. Yeah, that's like $5 right there. I might throw 5 in myself. I'll make it easier for you guys. If we pull an ulti, I'll throw $5 more in.
All right.
What are the odds that we don't pull an ulti in 22 packs? That's crazy, though, right?
After we open up a couple random, too. Oh, this is our first. Dude, this is the first Caesar I've seen in a hot minute.
Really?
Yeah, I have not seen a Caesar in a hot minute.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
All right. I just hope it's not a rock. I pulled 2 rocks and 1 angel.
It can't be a rock. No, it can't be a rock. It can't be a rock.
It's a rock. I'm just going to cry. Per leap. Also, smash that like button, y'all. Again, thank you, Joseph Serrano, for the donos. I always appreciate it. Life's hard, so it really does help.
Especially when you got it. When your cup runneth over, it's always good to give back.
Yeah.
I'm the same. Especially those who support the podcast and all that stuff.
I actually do want to upgrade my equipment and all that because I got to learn how to use background lights so it's less glare. So if you want to help me out with that sometime, let me know. Wanghu. Because that's the one thing I struggle with is just quality sometimes.
Lighting,
lighting especially, yep.
Lighting is hard to get right, though.
Oh my god. Okay.
You are playing Unchained, guys. Someone get this guy. Someone donate an Unchained core to this guy.
Right? It's so funny because Unchained was good. Man, Unchained lived and died like the same day it was out. People tried it.
Yeah, it was like a month. It was meta for like a month. It's crazy.
Too many secrets. And there were so many good decks.
And nope, another lead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
See, maybe 7 was the number that we needed to go.
What's up, Juno?
It's the reverse 7. That's what we really needed. This is now a pack opening channel now, Juno. In case you didn't know, we're not even doing market watch anymore.
Come on!
Let's go!
Are you fucking kidding?
Oh!
3 fucking rocks, dude. I got this all from a sealed box too. Holy shit, you're joking.
Let's go.
The sucky thing is the last time I pulled this, which was the second rock, I pulled 4 to 5 rocks at this point in my life.
All right, well, now I gotta
jeez, dude, that makes me so fucked.
Do
Do not donate $5 for the rock.
No, it's just because I'm a man of my word. Pull a better one so I can justify this 5.
I'm out 3 rocks. Dude, I got a sealed box and they couldn't give me 3 Chaos Angel. This is insane.
So
the root.
It had to be Chaos Angel.
Yeah, so this box is a neg. And I got the box for like very good price too.
Hopefully you just get like 4.
I'm hoping I get
every box is 3, right? Every box is like 3?
No, it's usually 5? It's 5 ultis. Chance of a 6th. Aruha. 2 packs left.
And you said you got 3? Ugh, that sucks.
I got 3 rocks and then 1 Chaos Angel.
Ugh. Ew. I don't think we're liking that.
This is our first. Wait, is this our first Shandy?
Is it first Chandelier?
There's no way.
He's like, I'm gonna check out. Well, you did get a whole Unchained core, so.
Bro, this is our first. This is the first one.
Period.
Yeah.
The entire box. Oh shit.
No, not from the entire box.
Oh, just from okay.
Yeah, but still. Lucky number 7, I assume.
Always. It's the luckiest one.
Caesar. That was bad. Imagine giving $100 away to pull a fucking rock.
Oh, that's crazy. Joe really wants that mat.
For Team Never Errata. Thank you. For
Team Never
what
Errata,
number?
That's right.
Here. What number do you want me to open?
You already know mine. Oh yeah, Venge.
Yeah, this is yours. This is yours. This is number 7.
Yeah, Venge is probably like a 8 person, a 9 person. I doubt he goes lower than 5.
He's the kind of guy to say, no, I'll say, 1 through like 20 something. It'll be like the square root of.
Yeah, it's square root of 9.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How you doing, Bears? Yo, 3 rocks. 3. One more $5 donation. We roll the mat. We give away the mat. All right, I feel this is heavy. No, that can't be. It's a Kodal. Okay. I want to see how many packs we have left, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's probably an ulti duster. I've never seen a box miss an ulti completely. So it has to be guaranteed duster. There's absolutely there's no rocks. Yeah.
You gotta get your rocks off.
I really do, bro. I really do.
Let's look up Cock of the Bacon Show right now.
We literally just did, but okay.
Well, you literally just pulled one, so let's just do it. Fuck
it. Boy.
Let's see if anyone else.
$10. Man.
Hey, it could be $9.99 right now. You never know.
Vanquish Shoal, more like vanquishing your own value. Saki thigh cam. That's what we pay for. I actually do have some nice thighs. I have tried not to skip leg day, which, by the way, I do want to make an announcement. Your boy's been going to the gym.
That's what's up.
And your boy was struggling benching 85. Player X is just like, yeah, I mean, you would struggle with 85. I'm not surprised.
Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere. I don't like to clown people. I do laugh because I remember my days when I couldn't get up 85, but those were long, ago.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to start somewhere, and it's always like the best step is the first one. So
absolutely,
it starts at 85. It'll end with 185 soon.
But I actually can bench 105 now.
See, look, exactly. Now
and that's about closer to 2 months progress. And I've been going 2 or 3 times a week, so I'm very happy with that. But it's funny because my goal was 105 to 115 for like closer to the end of the year, and now I'm already at 105. So I'm like, huh. So I guess my goal should be like 150 or some shit.
It'll eventually drive you to where you said you're going like you said 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're eventually gonna go like 4 or 5 times a week. It's gonna get like when you start, you're gonna feel one day it's just gonna hit you where you're gonna be out maybe at work or just out and about or something like that. You're gonna run into someone and they're gonna say, "Oh my God, Tom," and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" And they're like, "Oh wow, you look so good." And as soon as they say that to you, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I'm never stop. I'm gonna sleep in this gym."
Yeah. Also, if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. Actually, what I said, man, you will have a time. Yeah. What I actually got a compliment from my boy. Shouts Alibaba. Yeah. Do you know who that is, Pyrex?
No, I was just saying that from before.
Okay. Basically, he actually said your face looks a lot lighter, and I'm like, I never had a chubby face, but I guess it looks lighter.
Lighter as in like weight wise lighter, or like lighter as in like color wise lighter, like you getting whiter.
This salt and pepper is too much now.
And I'm starting to see mine too. I'm getting old.
Yeah, and then my arms have gotten a little bigger though. I actually have noticed it, which is
when you got to go up in that shirt size, you'll be like, all right, damn. When everything starts to feel a little bit smaller to you.
Yeah. No, I'm actually almost out of protein because we got like a thing of protein like this, and I'm already almost out. So I'm like, shit, we got to order some more.
I'm telling you, man, stay on that path. It's good.
I use water though personally. I don't know. Some people use milk.
You should. No, you should use water.
Also, Saki, what is your mic? I have a Corsair mic. I also have a Corsair mouse. However, I probably want to try something else because Corsair had some really shitty updates. And one thing about Corsair is you have something called ICU, right? It's like ICUP almost. That's how I remember it. But basically, when you have your settings, you have to force an update every single time you restart your PC or turn it off and then turn it on for your shit to be locked in. And I really don't like that. One day you will get on the bench and feel so good. You will randomly throw up like 135 2 to 5 times. It'll just hit. Yeah. Watch. Work all the muscles around your chest and the bench will blow up. Promise. Yeah, usually. Yep. Shout out True Night. So what I actually end up doing, this is me personally, but I usually keep it simple. Sometimes, right? I'm gonna call this the crowbar, even though it's not the crowbar. But usually there's a bar that if you're in a certain position, you like pull it up and down. You could put the weight. I start with that, and then I spend most of my time on the bench. And then there's this other machine that's very close to the bench. I think it's called the latex something. Help me out, Player X. For what it's called?
For which one?
Basically you put weights on it. What?
Oh, wait, which one?
So you put weights on it, like actual weights, like just like the bench.
Yeah.
And you kind of go like this.
Incline. Yeah, incline bench press. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it really just another bench press?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been doing bench press and incline bench press because that's what because it's a different machine I'm talking about though.
Yeah. There's one where you're laying straight back, and then there's one when you're like if you're like this.
Yeah.
And then there's one if you're like sideways pushing outward. You
You
gotta do squats too. Don't miss squats. Leg day is important.
I don't see the machine. Yeah. Incline bench press. Yep, that's what it's called. Yep. Yeah. I like personally doing that. Do some form of tricep extension, and your bench will increase within weeks. All right, you know what? Yep. Noted.
Honestly, you should just every day just target a different like muscle group. It's just way better. Because like I used to do, I don't mean to like get into fit. This is a fitness stream now,
dude. Who fucking cares? I have a rule, by the way. Around an hour and a half or after, go off on whatever you feel.
Yeah, we're just doing whatever now. But from Monday through Friday, I used to do the gym, and I used to go once a day. And I used to have Saturday, Sunday off. But I felt like that was like just bad. Now when I start making my regimen, I like to go Monday through Wednesday, have Thursday off, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, have Sunday off because I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then go back Monday. So like I kind of break it up in the middle of the week to kind of give my body a little bit like more than just a 2-day stretch. Because like there'll be times where like Tuesday or Wednesday's hitting and I'm like really feeling it because I'm like going back to back. So I try to give myself a break in the middle of the week. But yeah, 100%. Like even if it's one day you're doing arms, the next day you're doing chest and back, the next day you do legs. I always try to do the legs day right before a rest day because legs will kill you. but it still needs to get done, even if you don't go like crazy hard on them. And then afterwards, you can do yeah, you do buys and fries on Monday. Wednesday's legs. Then you got shoulder, back, chest, and arms. Then you got cardio, calisthenics, stretching, flex. Like doing things like seeing how far you can stretch your body out, like things like that. All count as workouts and shit. So,
absolutely. Also, we do have some Yu-Gi-Oh cutters. Also, random thought: will we get a ban list before Worlds? Usually, there's a Worlds ban list that they make. And then we get a ban list after. Usually we always get the ban list after Worlds.
mm-hmm.
But it's co-money, right? They don't know. There's the only rule is that there are no rules type shit.
Are they saying like Worlds like as in like nationals or like Worlds like Worlds? So like there's obviously a new list for Worlds like every year, but like if they're talking about before nationals, I don't think we'll get another ban list before nationals. If it is, it's like an emergency one because some shit out of Infinite Forbidden is cracked or something like that. But I don't think that we're gonna get one.
I don't know. I mean,
is what we're playing with.
The game's already cracked. Anyway, 155 for your Trident ultis, 190 for your first set light plays. These were $30, and I never got one.
Really? I remember
I got ultras at 2s, and I sold them at 20 to 40s. But I hooked my boys up with Trident because I said, I don't care if it'll go up or not. So I actually helped out my community with my personal copies as well.
Yeah, I remember an ulti getting traded in front of me too. It was sold for like $60 or something like that at the time near mid first. Now it's almost 100.
I actually think if you want a Ghost Rare though, because I know you love Ghost Rares, Power Tool Ghost Rares, 80 for an unlimited is very good.
Mm-hmm.
First set at 190, extremely fair.
If you're playing it, no one's going to look at it. Just summon it really quick and then put it to the graveyard. They're not going to check.
Actually, dude, imagine if someone just first checks your shit. I actually want to go over this because this has had a big increase right here. So near mint light plays, you have unlimiteds for 45. When we went over this card on the Market Watchers, these were actually closer to 50s for first edition light plays. I want to see what first sets are now.
I remember when they were spiked up because what was it? I think it was like Sword Soul was in the format or something like that when it first came out, and they just needed like negates for Protos because that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of done for because 70, 77, and then you're going to 130. So if you got a play set for let's say 160, good job. You absolutely made your money back.
And then some.
This card has been 200 before. It definitely has been. I wonder if they'll ever put this in rarity because Lance wasn't bad, but like I don't know.
How many more rarity collections you think they're gonna do? Because like OCG had like 6 or 7 before we got
money.
Yeah, but how many do you think? Because like this one is not gonna smack the first one, so they're obviously gonna see that.
5 or 6.
You think 5 or 6?
As long as it makes money, they don't care. Like Komani doesn't care about the player base too much.
The gold rare came back for like what 2 years? There was like gold, and then
I feel like we're closer to 30th at this point than 25th. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So there's no way to do like rarity collection again. 30th year anniversary rarity collection. I don't know. This doesn't have the same.
I don't know, man. We're gonna be having our 27.5 rares coming up soon. That's stupid.
New rarity and all.
Yeah. So it's funny that you brought up Baron because we're going to look at Baron right now. Here's what I think about with Baron. First of all, they're 18. This card is not going to come back for a long time. I'm not going to bother with this shit. I would personally let this card drop to the fucking ground and pick it up only then.
Honestly, yeah.
And remember, this card was 25 when it got banned at first. Like, you definitely see the drop here, right? To the 20s, and now they're 18s and 20s. People just don't want to get rid of it because they lost money, and they're like, nah, I'd rather just keep it.
I'd rather hold it, yeah.
And I don't even blame him.
I don't either, but it's eventually going to hit those like $10 marks. I think that's where you got to go snipe it.
Hey, Saki, I made it. How are we doing?
What's going on?
Yeah. How are we doing, beautiful?
Appreciate y'all out here.
All right, I'm going to bed. It's nearly 6 a.m. in the UK. No. You have to stay up. Only stay up Because I'm
Fight
good for
the
my night
urge.
shift tonight. Peace, chat. No problem. Hey, thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Peace, dog.
Man. Well,
I'm just-
we're probably going to end in a little bit here. Are there any cards you want to go over?
Damn. What did we talk about on the pod? We talked about the Lori already. We talked about
Bro, I just got jump scared. I was scrolling down and this shit popped out like this.
Oh shit!
What did they exchange this?
Oh no, you just scrolled over it. Like when you scrolled down, you rolled over it.
Yeah, but this never happened.
That's crazy.
Actual good TC, dude. German jump scare right here.
Yeah, but yeah, we talked about that. We talked about the Lori. Oh yeah, One Day of Peace was another one I thought would be really good. Thunder Dragon Dark is still up there. I said anything in the U-Bell engine was pretty good. U-Bell engine, I think, is a sleeper, especially if we do get that Phantom of U-Bell in Terminal World. That's going to be another deck that'll financially see some spikes. I think it's going to be able to contend for sure.
Yep. Well, I typed it in.
Look at that.
Yep, I already looked
at that. What out? Oh, there it is.
27. It's like 10, $11. I mean, I don't blame people for buying this. I mean, to have one single day of fucking peace is kind of difficult. Yeah. I mean, even this guy's like just like I actually love this artwork because not only is it it's a 6 samurai card in a way. That's what's in the background. But I just love it because he's just sitting there alone thinking, like he's like, finally, peace. This is like one of the best cards ever created design-wise, in my opinion. It speaks to me as a man. Keep going.
I think that one was a good one. Thunder Dragon Dark. I was just playing with Thunder Dragons the other day, just fucking around. It's still a fun deck to just throw around. I think they cooled down. They were 2025s. Yeah, exactly. They definitely cooled down.
I know roars are cheap.
Yeah, Rory's definitely cooled down too. They used to be like $10 or something like that. Maybe like $8.
$5.
It was. $5. Yeah. $5 now. Yeah. So like those were something I look. Did you go over Nightmare Throne already?
Yeah.
We went over. Damn, what was that one card? Fucking, because I saw it's not the Beckoning Beast. It's like a Chaos Beckoning Beast or something like that.
I love how it's just right over here.
One single day of fucking peace. Yo, AI is talking to us. That's the one. Yeah. No, not Dark Beckoning. It's like Dark Chaos Beast.
Dude, these have so you have a wall here of 997, but it's basically an $8 card. Besides this, it's $6 to $8. This was a bulk 15-cent card.
That was bulk.
And this is what I mean. Your bulk could just spike up. Always keep your bulk, boys. Always.
I had that for I think Sprite. I wasn't even using it for anything that was for real. The last time that got used was in Eldridge, and it was just to make an extender because opening of the Spirit Gates can reset your cards if you have a 10 on board, which was Eldridge. So he's got a little brother too, Dark Beckoning Beast, that I think could eventually see some play. Because when you go to normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast and you activate its effect to search, you usually are searching Spirit Gates. But if you already have Spirit Gates, there's no other target to really search because you can't search out itself. So you just search out that one to get you like another body on board. Are you playing guitar over there?
Oh no, I was just playing with the packs. And okay, so this mic has the little tray thing and go.
Oh, okay. We gotta get you gotta get a shock absorber.
So yeah.
You don't.
I actually was funny enough. I did play bass, believe it or not, and technically I played guitar too.
Really,
but it's been so many years. It's actually really funny. I'm actually gonna talk about a stupid core memory of mine. So back in I think 2008, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. There was no, it couldn't be 2008. It had to be 2010 because I was 13.
Oh, the tsunami.
The tsunami in Japan, right? If you guys don't remember, that was a big thing. It destroyed, killed a lot of people, destroyed a lot. And people were actually doing fundraisers here, right? And I remember I was part of a band, right? And it was called Yokai Express. And you guys are probably wondering, well, why was it called Yokai Express? Well, back in my day, one of the OG animes, right? / mangas that was like for fan service was Rosario plus Vampire, but we all called it Rosario Vampire. In fact, literally on my keychain. Oh, my keys are in my pocket. I literally have her right over here, which if you guys are like an old school anime fan, this bitch was plastered all over. Like it was always, Missouri, everything. Like back then, it's not like you had like the waifus for the last 3-4 months and barely anyone sticks. Back then, they stuck for years. And I remember it was named after that. And I remember one of our very first gigs outside of a high school. And you guys might be thinking, but you weren't in high school. Hey, they didn't. Hey, the school that my friend went to in high school didn't care that they brought up seventh. I think I was in 7th grade. I remember this. Not even in 8th grade. Oh man.
Damn, that's how you know it's OG days.
Yeah, dude. I remember when I was in 7th grade because I was short. I remember like looking at like the tall older girls. I'm like, shit, bro. If I play well, I could get myself a 6-year-old girlfriend. Bro. I literally thought to myself, I was like, yo, everyone at middle school is gonna suck it.
Yo, big man. I'm gonna date me a fucking freshman.
Yeah. Yo, oh wait, that sounds really bad.
Age of 13. Yeah. I'm gonna date me a high school.
This is gonna get out of context so badly. Remember, guys, I was in 7th grade. Okay, I was 12 or 13 years old, and I wanted to impress the girls with my music playing abilities. All right. Anyway,
funny, honestly, speaking of music, I actually do music on the side for people who are actually interested in that shit. I go by Exotics, and you can catch me on like Apple Music and Spotify.
You want to link it?
Oh yeah, I'll send you the link. You guys can throw it down. I know Sage is somewhere. He's gonna link it himself. He's already found it. I said it already, so he's already in the ether. He's gonna find it. But I actually just got handed. I'm pondering. I'm waiting for my lawyer to get back to me. But I just got handed my first distribution deal through this organization called 13th Floor, and it's based out in California. So I'm having it looked over right now, but I'm actually just going through my first like deal proposals and stuff like that. So I haven't been told anyone. The only one I told was like my wife and my lawyer for the most part. And so you guys are the first ones I was able to actually express this to. But yeah, it's funny that you actually used to be in music too, because it's funny to see how like music really binds everyone,
Yeah, absolutely. But basically the second gig after the high school, and by the way, I'm gonna spoil y'all. Yo, Team Soccer also got no bitches at the high school. It was not good enough, right? And then we played for the Tsunami, right? And I remember it was a Filipino fundraiser, right? And it was it was so weird. I didn't understand this, right? But basically we entered a store, right? And the store was a little smaller, right? We're like, oh, there was supposed to be like, 60, 70, 80 people there, right? No one's fitting in the store and I don't see them, right? And then we went upstairs and it was like an attic, but it was like the biggest attic I've ever seen in my entire life to this day. Like this attic was like 10 times bigger than the store. I didn't understand the dimensions. I just did not get it. And I remember they were just like eating food. And they're like, yeah, you kids could just go play. You guys could play up there whenever. And I was so nervous, dog. I actually screwed up a song really badly.
How many people were there?
50. At least 50. What's really funny, I started counting with my finger. I'm like, okay.
I don't think I've ever been that anxious. I do go on stage to various amounts. I mean, I've been on stage in front of 5 people. I've been on stage in front of 500 people, but it definitely gets to be.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I was 13. You gotta remember that.
Yeah.
I remember. I took pictures, right? Or like, I didn't take pictures. My friend's mom took pictures and I actually showed them to my mom. It was actually really, really cool. I was never good at music. I just loved music in general. It was definitely something I like.
Yeah, I used to be first chair bass for my high school choir.
I actually got kicked out of band when I was in 4th grade. They actually start kids off in 4th grade. Really? Yeah, apparently I sucked that badly.
Wait, they kicked you out because you were bad?
Yeah, well, I also broke the violin, but yeah.
Oh, well.
And which sucks, my mom broke the violin and then pinned it on me. That's the worst part.
This guy cannot do orchestra. He's done.
They're like, he sucks. He broke
Wait, she broke it and then blamed it on you?
My mom broke it.
No, it's not that you sucked. You just had, bad parenting right there.
I mean, I've had a lot of bad parenting. I ain't even gonna cap.
Oh, trust me, bad parenting sees bad parenting. You know what I'm saying?
Taught me. Thanks for saving me in Nam, bro. You're a real one. Anytime. How many times a day, Saki? Like, do I go to the gym, jerk off, what's the play Yu-Gi-Oh? What's the question? Caesar
got the
said that
answers.
joke and went, ha ha. Oh yeah, it's actually funnier than Caesar's joke. Hey, shout out to Caesar and my boy Cody. Oh, guys, you want to? Did you guys know we went over Lurie, the Fable? I wonder how it got bought out. Wow. I wonder how the card got bought out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now look at that. That's still insane to me.
Yeah, I wonder how it got bought out, guys. I wonder how. You fucking idiots. Anyway, no, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, I used to play in a band for a little while, and it was very fun actually. I never really thought about going back though. I mean, I just have too much stuff in my life that I want to do.
Oh, trust
already.
I agree. I agree. Even as a 32-year-old man right now, it's hard to balance a lot. So
I mean, hey, look, at least you have a deal to make some money. So
yeah, shit.
I think it's fine, right?
You know,
I will give you guys an adult truth right over here. Your hobbies become a lot easier to do in your life if they make money, because then you don't have to work as much and you can work doing what you want to do, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah, you don't even feel like you're working.
Exactly, right?
Mm.
Like YouTube doesn't pay the bills much. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, right? But it helps, right? Especially with grocery bills and all that. And then getting new equipment, because that's actually what I'm using the YouTube money for. I want to get some new equipment. I am saving up for a camera, trips to see y'all at Indy. Indy was definitely not cheap. But
yeah, no, for sure it's not.
Absolutely.
Let's look up Flambers for me right quick.
Sure.
I remember when Flambers was like fucking $25-$30, wasn't it?
Very limited. Usually it was like 12s to 15
to
18s, but now it's 7.
That's crazy. And what about Wanted and Diabell Stars? Because like I'm just curious to see, because like that's still like the best deck of the format. If we're like arguably like with the most representation, and it
55
has
for the quarter.
Kind of cooling off. Yeah. Oh, that's actually not bad.
I'm telling you, if they ever ban this card, I'm picking it up because I just want my collection.
It is a dope looking card.
124 for your Wanteds. Let's see here. The Black Witches, believe it or not, took value for Wanteds. Like, no joke.
For real. They're kind of like dipping
yeah, Black Witches are 35, 40.
Up to 40.
And then Wanteds are very cheap. They are $31, $32.
Woo! I remember when I got those for $100. I took an L on that. God damn.
Man,
that's crazy.
I have still not gotten the question of how many times a day, Saki. How many times a day? What? Man, like, but man. Well, with us ending off here, is there anything else you want to say? I think it's been a very good stream. We definitely hit the donation goal.
My bad, not but not really.
Oh, you sound horrible. You sound like BMO from Adventure Time. Well, now you sound better.
Yeah, my headphones died, so I had to put them back on. So we're good.
Man. Go speaking like the robots in Nier Automata.
Big facts. Also, anyone in chat, you got 10 more minutes to donate up to $10 so we can give away this mat. Hold on, maybe if I show this mat one more time.
We'll go a few more minutes. I'm fine with that.
However long you want to go, bro. I'm here for it.
Yeah. We got 14 packs.
Here for this.
Yeah, and we only have 28 people watching. So if we do get the $10 more of donations and we run the mat, and remember, anyone can run, you got like a 4 or 5% chance to win it.
Where's that say? You see it right here too. It says Yu-Gi-Oh. So it's
so you can officially play it.
So Konami official mat, which actually looks kind of sick. That's why I'm really, really upset that they're doing that in the EU. But I mean, shit, I don't know how loot it is in the EU. It's not crazy loot over here, but it sometimes is.
Well, I mean, they also they don't cry over mats like they do here.
Yeah,
they definitely have they'll just say it's cringe and move on. Anyway, Ancient Gear Ballista, this card bounces between a couple bucks to like 20 all the damn time. In fact, even the yearly graph is going to show that. $8 to $9 for your ballistas right now. Pretty bad.
What about the rest of the dual overload? Because I was literally just talking to a buddy of mine the other day. and we were saying how Dual Overload is probably one of the most broken sets
by far.
of all
The
time.
reason that it's not seen as one of the most broken sets is because it came out the same month that Shutdowns did.
Yeah, but it didn't matter because these are all insanely.
Bujiki Asahima has seen way more play than someone wants to admit.
Yeah.
Anima is, I think Anima's a very fun card. $7. Condemned is just a time. It's been the Pearly time card for a while.
That was bulk at one time.
Yeah, literally Meta Relevant. There was always as cheap as $2-3. Always had value, but yeah.
Even those giant cards, look at that.
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know if I told you this, but I actually, when we did our opening of this, my best friend's sister is a teacher, and we actually gave them to the kids to draw on, and they apparently really liked it. Like they hung them up, all that. It was like use this for an activity.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I might donate mine.
That's why I'm sort of like, even though they're worth money, first of all, I'm not shipping these out is a pain in the ass. Absolutely. But I was always, it was weird. It's like a fun little memory to look on. Yukionis are 4s. I kind of wanted the Stardust, honestly. 3 for your Magellans. Dings are 1, 3. 39 listings is not bueno. 3 for your Anaconda. My Anaconda don't. This finally got me put at $2. This set really was bonkers.
Yeah, Phantasmic getting the Ultra was crazy back then because I remember it was like $120 like secret.
You remember $20 Celine's? Peppermint Farms.
I do remember that. Yeah, Peppermint Farms. Always remember. Speaking of Union Carrier,
yeah,
damn, I forgot Cyber Emergency came as an Ultra.
The MST was good.
40 to like fucking 15. I remember that. I was a Cyber Dragon player.
This was a call. I told people to get this at like 40-50 cents. They'll go up a cup to like $5 to $7. They went up to $5. Man, this set, this set is worth money.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, even Lib was insane for like it being an import.
Well, do you have anything else you want to say before we end the stream?
I mean, not too much. If you guys ever want to like listen to basically what we're doing right now, just going back and forth talking about Yu-Gi-Oh topics and whatnot, feel free to pop on over to the Semi-Limited podcast. If you want, you could pull it up on screen on YouTube and Spotify or whatever. You guys can catch us Linktree. Linktree/Semi-Limited podcast, and basically a little link pops up. You can follow us on everything, Instagram, YouTube, basically fucking Twitter. I'm a little bit buzzed right now, so with all the social media platforms, Facebook groups, all that, you can be sure to go through and follow us. We do giveaways very, very consistently because our sponsors over at Unplugged Gaming in Manlius, New York, love to invest in us. I'm actually in talks with them about getting Rarity Collection to give away for when we hit 200 YouTube subscribers, because I think we have like 195 or like 5 subscribers away or something like that. So when we hit 200, we're going to make sure we do another giveaway. Because like I said, I like giving back to community. I've always been one to you catch more people with sugar than you do with salt. So I've always been one to show love, give love to the little guy, or even ask for help from the bigger people, just to help. I remember on our live stream, you said you wanted to have GGYGO on, and we made sure that I had plugs and access to him. We had him on a couple times, and we made sure that we had him access to you. You know what I'm saying? So that way you had whatever you wanted to create come to life. So we have to make sure we have a lot of fun. So absolutely, man. I wish that YouTube let me search this stuff. Link your channel. Yeah, hold on. I'll type her right here. I'm sorry, y'all. No, you're good. You're good. Because I think my mod went to bed, but yeah, he's got his link tree right there. So you'll see the link. Help get Baron unbanned and Droll/Shifter take your place. I actually wonder if Droll gets banned somehow. Wouldn't Adadia be a really good fucking deck? Because they can play through Interrupts, but they can't play through Droll, I believe. I don't think Droll will get banned, because if Droll's in the format, it's because the format's toxic. It's a necessary evil. I've always seen Droll like that. But Shifter, I don't know. I don't like Shifter as a card. Yeah, Vengeful just said he linked. I fuck with you, Venge. Also, be sure to go check out Venge's shit too. He is another market watcher and Yu-Gi-Oh discussions topics. He has a video about how to beat Tenpai when Tenpai was like basically on the cusp of being introduced into the meta. He does top 10s on what you should have for the certain month with laying out what sets are dropping and why you should be picking up certain cards. So shout outs to him. I think he just hit 1K too on YouTube. So shout outs to him as well. We're on our way up there and we'll make sure we doing something good, but be sure to go follow him because like I said, I just sent out that box of Legacy of Destruction courtesy of our sponsors over at Unplugged Gaming, and he'll be getting that or later on this week. So his giveaway will be sometime over the weekend. So that way he can give it out to you guys later on. Was it next week? Yeah, early next week. So
yeah, absolutely. Anyway, Vengeful, by the way, message me after Indy. We'll get something going here. Because I do love collabing with people, especially like-minded people. I'll be perfectly honest with you here.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. Thank you so much for coming on, X. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, love it, man. Have a great time. Thank you so much for.
I know that the streams could be a little random, but that's kind of how I like it.
I love it. I love it. You know, just like chatting like that, talking about Yu-Gi-Oh is what I like, and to be able to do this is fun.
Absolutely, appreciate you. Yeah, like I literally tried streaming Master Duel, and it was so bad. The viewership tanked. I didn't feel like I was having too much fun. Yeah, it was just something.
Yeah, Master Duel is one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. I'm going to stay here for 60 more seconds just because I love it when people say good night. Good night, guys. You got the whole – we got like 55 seconds. Bro, I don't know why, but what you just did kind of reminded me of Jerry Springer where it's like, hey, Jerry, I'm just here to get my Jerry beads. you remember that? You're 32. You're older than me.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Jerry, Maury, Ricky Lake. I say Ricky Lake, niggas don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It really gets to a point where, like, I know all of them.
Man, the fact that he died is just
oh yeah. Oof. Tragic. Maury,
I think it's one of the only times because there's only a few times where I look at the news and I care that somebody like a celebrity quote unquote died. Like, man, it was.
Look at all the lives of the fact that Steve Wilkos got his own show just because he was a security guard for what's his name for Jerry. You know,
I like Steve Wilkos. You know, honestly, that's the kind of I wish they had that on Netflix. I'd watch Steve Wilkos and Jerry Springer all day.
Yeah, I like Wilkos. Good guy.
Absolutely. Well, with that being said, all right. Good night, everybody.